Charlize Walker here of Lisa's Business Enterprise, here with another Make It Happen Monday credit tip. So today I'm going to be talking about the differences in basically the differences between the FICO score model and the Vantage scoring model. And I'm just throwing the basic information about both of them between the two. But I do want to let you know that I do an educational credit literacy workshop. It's an e-learning workshop through my nonprofit organization, Professional Career Development Services. You can always get to it and sign up for it if you want to know the basics, or if you got children, if you want them to know the basics of credit, definitely signed up for it. And I'll put the link somewhere in the description or the details of the video. So when someone signs up with me for credit repair services, I do advise them to get the MyScore IQ credit monitoring that has the three bureaus, the three credit bureaus, and FICO's credit score. I am pro FICO's credit score, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And then I will also throw this in here. When you sign up with credit repair services with me, it is required that you get credit monitoring services. And I would say only the ones that I recommend is on my site, you'll see, because it parses with the system, and then that way you can see your what's going on. You can see the report, everything that I'm sending out, everything that's coming, which you will have to report back in, and you will see the difference in how your score is changing and raising, and the things that are dropping off. And I will be able to see it too and be able to help you better. So let's get right into it. The FICO score model. FICO was introduced to lenders in 1989. FICO stands for the Fair Isaac Corporation. So it is used by 90% of lenders to make lending decisions, and it's industry specific. So I do like this score model because if you're going to get a car and you want to get a finance, if you want to get a mortgage, they're going to probably use the FICO score. And that's what majority of people go out to get. Even if you get an apartment, sometimes they will use the FICO score model as well. Again, for auto loans, mortgage, and the FICO score model ranges from 250 to all the way up to 900. So the lowest you can get, which is really bad, is a 250 score up into 900, which is pretty much perfect. So consumers need to have one or more accounts that have been open for at least 6 months, and at least one account that has been reported to the credit bureaus within the past 6 months. Plus, of course, no indication that you are dead or deceased. Okay. And so let me get right into the difference with the Vantage the Vantage score model. So the Vantage score model was not introduced until 2006. And it was developed by the three major consumer credit bureaus: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. They created this to create a more predictive score model that is easy to understand and apply. And it may be able to score consumers who are new to credit or use credit infrequently. So with this score model, what you need is 1 month's history and one account reported within the previous 24 months. So who uses the Vantage score? I would say if you are a user that uses Credit Karma for credit monitoring, they provide the Vantage score 3.0. And they provide it from TransUnion and Equifax. While some credit card issuers or banks may offer access to your FICO scores from specific bureaus. But just remember to be sure to check which score model is being used and which credit reports to your scores are based on. So basically, just ask if you're going to get an auto loan or mortgage, say, hey, which score model do you use? Because I don't know any Vantage score. If you're getting again, 90% of lenders uses the FICO score model. But Vantage score, like some apartment leases, if you get if you rent a house, some of them do use the Vantage score model. Simple thing that you can do is just ask them which credit reporting that you report to, and which scoring model do you use. Simple as that, and that'll help you a long way in a lot of ways, because you'll know which is specifically which one they're going to check and which credit score models you use. But again, when you sign up with me, I always recommend the MyIScore credit monitoring with the 3 credit bureaus, and that gives you the FICO credit score. And if you are in Texas, Michigan, and Alabama, I am still taking clients. I do have the room for that. And if you are not and you need some information to increase your credit score, remember, you can grab my book that I published earlier last year. It is called Take Charge of Your Credit. And it's a guide to help you step by step. And it is some stuff. If you do it down to a T, if you do the instructions and everything, it will help you raise your score. And working on a workbook to go along with this, because I mentioned a couple of things like, hey, write this down, do this, some notations and stuff. To hear the people that have the book, they know what I'm talking about. So definitely, if you're not in those areas, or even if you're in these areas, go get the book. It'll help you tremendously. And if you're not in the area, definitely reach out to me. I have more information about my book and everything below.